Anarchy, genocide, starvation. Then when it seemed things couldn't get any worse, we got the plague, the living death, quickly closing its fist over the entire planet. Then we heard the rumors that the last scientists were working on a cure that would end the plague and restore the world. Restore it? Why? I like the death. I like the misery. I like this world!
Yeah, that's right. This is Films Against Humanity, and we just watched Cyborg from 1989. Set in a post-apocalyptic future where starvation and disease are plaguing the few remaining inhabitants of Earth, scientists are close to discovering the cure for a plague that's sweeping the country. Gibson Rickenbacker is a strong fighter who leads a group to Atlanta to gain information needed for the cure.
No, he didn't.
Along the way, avoiding the villains.
Avoiding the villains.
Along the way, avoiding
This
the
is
villains.
not the
That's
same
not
movie.
the
Gonna
right
sidestep.
movie.
I want to own it. Own the cure? I'd be a god.
And the misery could be stopped.
I like the misery.
The world could be changed.
I like this world.
Go to hell.
Been there.
What are your guys' initial reactions to it?
Nick, go.
Holds up. Has the title of cult classic,
You've
and
seen
I think
it
it's
before.
still. Yeah, I have seen it before. I saw it in 1990.
Anarchy. Genocide. Starvation.
I mean, to start off with the awesome auto-tone voiceover intro from the point of view of the bad guy is great. You don't get to really see that much, especially at the time. The fact that it's set in the future, also awesome. I do like in times when they do that, like in Predator 2, when it's set in the not-too-distant future of 1997 in a burnt-out Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, 1997. It's the hottest summer on record. Pollution is choking the city.
It kind of makes me feel better when it's like that. Like, well, at least we didn't hit
Well,
Predator
at least that
levels.
didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like,
This is it's a Canon Films release, and Canon is a pretty awesome
one of
70s
the,
and 80s.
yeah, one of the Kings of the B-movies distributors.
Yeah, they were the king
Yeah,
of the
they-
80s action movies.
They made the American Ninja series, Invasion USA with Chuck Norris. Anybody seen that one?
Nice.
I missed that one.
Two of my favorite Stallone movies, Over the Top and Cobra.
Holy
I
shit.
loved Over the Top.
Right there.
Cobra.
So this is the worst
Classic.
movie that they've made, basically.
This is the last theatrical release for Canon Films.
Oh, wow.
That's sad.
No!
In 1987, they released two pretty big budget, especially for this company,
Yeah.
films, Masters of the Universe and Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Adventure. The quest for peace.
So they were going to make Masters of the Universe 2, right?
Jesus.
And it was 5 weeks from actually shooting.
With Dolph again?
I don't know.
Probably.
Good question.
They already spent $2 million on the props and costumes. Canon starts to go bankrupt, so then Mattel takes the rights from that. So as just a last ditch, the guy who was going to direct the second one, Albert Pyun, wrote this script, Cyborg, just based on the props that he saw lying around for the Masters of the Universe.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
Apparently there was
Even
going to be a
more
lot of
impressive.
knives in Masters of the Universe, and not a lot else.
Well, Blades was like the biggest
Yeah, I
part
mean-
of Masters.
That blade. I've waited a long time for this. Figure soul sympathy from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Does anyone want to guess how much this movie cost to make?
What is it?
$500,000.
Oh, it was all in that one shot with
Yeah.
her eye.
Yeah.
Well, the eye and the back of the head.
And
like
the back of the
robot.
head.
Back of the head was pretty
So
great.
can we just get down to like title and talk about how there's a cyborg in this movie for like maybe 4 minutes? She's boring and doesn't matter, and they kind of shoved in the plot about the plague, which is why she's supposed to be important. And otherwise, this movie, like, why is it called Cyborg?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
literally
she's
is like a
completely fine.
human zip disk or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something appropriate to the time, I guess a floppy drive.
I know,
Like-
she might as well have been a floppy drive.
Yeah,
have
she
a cure
holds
on
the
it,
info,
and then
yeah.
that
and
would have
then
been
She's a really
sufficient.
shitty MacGuffin.
Because somebody
Like
has to.
Johnny Mnemonic, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He's-
sure.
it's true.
Just a
You're right.
carrier.
Yeah.
I
Fence.
think Johnny Mnemonic is like the better version of this movie.
Certainly better.
Does have iced tea in
Very
it.
similar.
Oh,
yeah,
iced
very
tea
similar
makes it
concept.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the same type of outfit.
Yeah, in the same type of outfits.
Still, to me, it's like I have balls. Like I got my rap ball I'm juggling, my body count ball, and my acting.
Wow, now the more I'm thinking about it, it's like, yeah, because you get so much more.
Yeah.
More than
Crazy
that.
Dolph
And
Lundgren.
the dolphin, like at the end.
Yeah, you get a talking super dolphin.
Yeah, that was cool.
Cyborg needed
A super
super
dolphin.
dolphin. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Christian symbolism.
Yeah, a lot of Christian
A lot of
symbolism.
crosses, an inverted cross on the villain,
Rosaries.
and the fact that he was literally crucified. Like, you know, when I see that, I just think like that's just cheap symbolism to make a movie feel deep.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I would
I think it was
assume.
trying to
I
make
mean,
a more
I think
serious
that's what it is
tone.
too. Yeah, you just throw some religion at it because
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people in the world can relate to that, and
It was pretty boring.
It was boring.
They did film a lot more violence and action, and
Really?
it was gonna get an X rating. So
Ah,
they had to
what?
cut out.
How
They
is
had
that
to cut out
possible?
about 15 minutes or so of
How could
footage.
they afford it?
Like,
And,
not even
I think we could
NC-17,
have cut out
full
some
on
of the
X.
plot and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gave more action, and people might have responded a little bit more.
Dead, yeah, it was just a very kind of seen it all before.
Yeah.
Some fight scenes, some special effects.
Except for those awesome splits.
Yeah.
Once.
Exactly. But that's part of a fight sequence that's memorable to you,
Yeah.
that you really enjoyed. If you had more of those strung throughout, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
at
I
least
mean-
you have that element.
Yes, more
to where-
splits.
Honestly,
More
he didn't-
stable element.
He didn't really even display
think he
that
just kinda
much
got lost
martial
there.
arts or anything. Like, it wasn't.
It was all essentially the same kicks.
But he does have a knife in his boot.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
does.
does have
a
knives.
cowboy boot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
liked.
I feel like Wild Wild West or
Yeah,
something.
Damn.
No.
So this did have a theatrical release.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Do you guys
Limited.
want to guess
Yeah.
how
Very
much
limited.
it made in the
Yes.
box office?
Total?
Total.
Oh,
$25,000.
Did you go
Oh.
lower than?
Any other guesses?
I'm gonna say 10 million again.
You said 10 million?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good guess.
It was 10 million.
Oh,
Wow. So wait,
How does that not save?
Yeah,
the-
how
made
does the
9.5
studio
million
go
profit
under?
that
I
kind
guess
at
they were
least-
pretty deep in their
They,
debt.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Their
that.
other movies cost a lot.
From
to
Masters of the
make.
Universe and everything.
They still did make a lot of movies after, but none of them had theatrical releases.
Oh,
So
okay.
they still
Some
made
VHS
movies after
films
they
or
went
something.
bankrupt.
Yeah, 'cause they made
Okay,
American
you did.
Ninjas, like,
Yeah.
3 and 4. I
Yeah,
think,
can,
at least.
you guys want to guess how many canon films had the name American in the title?
Oh, awesome.
18.
I'm gonna say 8.
2,500.
Some with an 8.
That's like 25.
I would say 15.
12.
12?
Guys,
Ah,
Bill.
Kindle, good guess.
That's a
Kendall's
lot.
good.
That's
a lot of
for
American.
I promise
Yeah.
I'm not looking at his notes
Yeah.
right now.
It had 2 sequels. Cyborg 2 has Elias Codius, and it also has the professional film debut for what very famous film actress?
Actress.
Okay.
And this movie was in 1992, I
Yeah.
think, or 3.
92.
Oh,
Oh,
and
man.
Cyborg.
I've seen it, so I
Oh.
recuse myself.
Correct.
I'm gonna guess Sandy Bullock.
Nope, she was around a little bit before that.
Catherine
Yeah.
Zeta-Jones.
It's Angelina Jolie.
No way.
Oh my god, I knew that! I think I knew.
No fucking way.
I might have seen Cyborg too.
There's an interview that I was looking up
Wow.
that she is the cyborg in the movie, and there's a scene where her head's decapitated and she's moving around, and apparently when she watched the film, I don't know if it was just because disgust over the film or whatnot, but she ran out of the theaters and vomited, and then came back in, and apparently her
Jesus.
brother had to hold her for the rest of the movie. as she watched it.
But they were dating back
So
then
she's-
too, so that's not telling me a lot.
You've been a naughty girl. It's in my program.
You know, this movie could have also been really good if they had pushed it. Somebody said a Top Gun at one point, or like
Yeah.
Predator. Because there was a point where Van Damme and Clint, this New Zealand surfer, are standing, 8 feet from each other at like a 45 to
Weird
facing
angle.
each other, both posing like action figures, flexing,
Flexing.
screaming in the rain for like a full 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And if they had pushed the like 80s homoerotic muscled up thing, this could be an amazing classic too.
Which I think Van Damme uses a lot.
Yeah.
Even Lundgren have a range stare down in Universal Soldier in Vietnam.
Yeah.
There's a special electricity on the set when you have two action stars like him and I going up against each other.
Can we talk about the Fender's sunglasses?
Well,
Someone wanted to talk
no,
about-
just fucking clean your sunglasses. I can't see anything. And then at the very end, when it's like night time and he's still wearing the sunglasses, he only takes them off when he's about to kill someone.
I assume they're like prescription glasses because he has some eye condition. It's kind of like Pitch Black with Vin Diesel.
Maybe his eyes
He
are
can't
really
see and
sensitive.
yeah. So while we're on the subjects of eyes, I want to talk about Jackson Rock Pinkney's eye, which was permanently blinded during the scene with Jean-Claude Van Damme. So he permanently lost vision in his eye, and then several years later he took Van Damme to court and won a settlement for somewhere around $400,000.
Wow. Most of the budget of the movie.
Yes, the budget of the
Years
movie
later.
he got for losing his eye with a prop knife.
Which we think we pinpointed at the during
Yeah.
the final
Possibly.
fight.
We're not sure, but if that was it, it was for yet another forgettable shot of
It's
nothing.
one person. When a guy's hurt, you don't stay around going blah 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 to him, and it's an accident. I never met.
For a movie that cost $500,000, they should have known they should make a bad movie. Tried to make a good movie.
A lot of movies, yeah, especially at that time, like, we're not really self-aware, you know, and it was unfortunate.
Although I think that's what makes them fun to watch now.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out. Does not need to be like this second or today or tomorrow, but at some point to throw it to say that you've seen it, it's worth that.
I think you definitely need to see it with people.
It's fun.
You can't just sit
Yeah,
and
you
watch
can't
it
just
by
watch it
yourself.
by yourself.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if
I
you're
don't
like a
think-
Jean-Claude Van Damme purist and
An
have to watch
aficionado.
all of
Yeah.
his films, then you should see this one.
You won't
Because
like
it's
it.
probably one of
I
the
would start
least
off with this
known
and then
Jean-Claude
work
Van
up.
Damme's. Is there? I mean, maybe some of the direct-to-DVD mid-2000
Yeah, mid-2000
ones.
ones are really low.
But all right, good.
Cool.
Well, thanks for joining us on what's called?
Whatever we're
Films
calling
Against Humanity.
ourselves
Films
today.
Against Humanity.
Cyborg
I know,
2
we
I like
podcast.
that title for this too. All
I
right.
do too, no.
Jean-Claude Van Damme has become the first hero of the 21st century.